Alright, so major plot twist, everybody. Today we're hearing that there won't be no Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Bro, we got Taylor, we got the devs himself, we got the Chinese leaker caught. He was engaging. He went out and he also confirmed the fact that the Gaming Revolution leaks are correct. But no Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I want to actually talk about that, but I want to start this video off with something that was confirmed to be the case, and let's just get right into it. As always, remember to be nice to people, guys. Look both ways before crossing the street, very important, and smash that like button. Now we're apparently hearing that Captain Price is gonna be a playable character in Black Ops 4 Blackout, and you know what? I'm gonna show you this video. This video is coming from Alex Hale. He says, if you pre-order Modern Warfare on the Black Ops 4 store, you can get a skin of the Captain Price for Blackout. As of now, you can't actually use the skin. This is what he said, and Charlie Intel reported this, and you can see that this is legit, bro. And you know what this tells me is that in the next coming week, because obviously according to leaks, we're gonna have a trailer of multiplayer on July 19th, and that was what the Victor, the Chinese guy, said, right? So in about 2 weeks time, we're really gonna have new trailers, possibly even gameplay. Really hoping that is true, and I can definitely see by the end of the trailer or the gameplay video somebody saying pre-order Modern Warfare and play as Captain Price in Black Ops 4 Blackout. And honestly, this is such a good reward for pre-ordering a game because we're getting something in game, right? But at the same time, do not let your dogs out, guys. I know that whenever you see shit like that, you wanna like let all your neighborhood's dogs out, but don't do it, man, because pre-ordering the game hurts the game quality when it launches, because they get greedy because they already have your money. They report how many sales they are about to get to their shareholders. The shareholders get greedy. They give them new quotas, new stuff like, hey, make Benjis, make more millions of dollars, new targets, and then they finesse the customers. They dunk on the customers, in fact. So don't pre-order the game, and if you don't pre-order the game, we're gonna get more incentives like this, which is gonna be pretty good for you and me, right? But overall, this is a pretty good reward, I gotta say it myself. Now on to the next information, bro. Now if you were someone who was firing up dopamine, who was flowing dopamine by hearing the fact that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is gonna happen, I mean, seriously, we had the leak. Charlie Intel confirmed it last year. We also had Kotaku, Eurogamer, Amazon was confirming it. We also had ESRB and Peggy this year giving this game a rating. So it cannot be fake information. Yes, the plans can change at any time. Even the Viewlet said that it's gonna happen last year. They said that Sony and Activision is under a contract and they must release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, at least the campaign portion, this year, which is definitely gonna happen, but obviously plans can always change. And Viewlets are credible, right? Like, they also leaked the fact that Nuketown Zombies is gonna happen, but they said that it's gonna be a DLC 2 map, but it ended up being DLC 3. So my point being, plans can always change. So does this mean that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered leaks were true, but now it's not gonna happen and the plans have been changed? Very possible, because recently we had this right here. Just gonna cue some Illuminati music in the background, but we actually had this wrinkle that actually spelled out 2. And I'm gonna be real, bro, I thought that this was a real Easter egg. I didn't make a video on it. In fact, I just recorded this with Illuminati song and just threw it in my video just to see what other people's opinions are. But some people were like, this is a coincidence. Some people were like, well, this is just a wrinkle, bro, nothing more. And some people were like, okay, this sounds like that this is true. And that's where I was at too, because the straight line at the bottom of the 2 felt like that it was real, because if it was a straight line, then it felt like that this was intentional. But apparently Taylor was caught laughing when he was asked, what's your take on this, by Ryan. So apparently it looks like that it is not true, man. And on the other hand though, we got the Chinese dude engaging, man, and this one's crazy, bro, because this Chinese guy Victor said this when Jonathan said, any news on the reveals in terms of specifics? Do you know anything about the leaker that was caught? If you guys do not know, the leaker was caught with their pants down by Activision themselves, because that person was leaking a lot of information. But Victor said this: most of the information on TGR is correct, but the version of the information is not up to date. In other words, the gaming revolution is speaking facts and he is leaking credible information, but his information is not up to date based off of the leaker who are spoon feeding TGR, right? This is what he meant to say, and you know, that's fair enough, because Victor Z is that guy who leaked the fact that this upcoming game is not gonna be Modern Warfare 4, I believe on April 23rd, and I leaked that information one day before Kotaku Jason Schreier confirmed it, right? So yeah, this guy was light years ahead and he leaked it like weeks before anybody knew, right? So this guy definitely is speaking the truth by the looks of it, and he also leaked a bunch of other stuff like the night vision goggles, stuff like that, which are easily predictable, but at the same time though, everything he said came true. And here this guy by the name of Bill Mams, quote, "What about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with multiplayer? Is that true too? I need to know." And Victor Z says, "No Modern Warfare 2 Remastered." Bro, so does that mean no Modern Warfare 2 Remastered entirely, or no multiplayer, or no campaign? Obviously we had leaks that said that we're gonna have campaign, and TGR source said that we're gonna have multiplayer, but Victor says no Modern Warfare 2 Remaster as a whole. And you know what, this dude by the name of Kevin was caught speaking facts. He said this, quote, "Modern Warfare 2 Remaster has been leaked out by many stores and sites like Amazon Instant Gaming and has been rated by ESRB. I do not know what's going on. There's so many contradicting evidence and yo +1." And like I said previously, sometimes leaks are really credible. They are coming from really good sources, but the plans end up being changed, and then it's just, you know, things get like this. And who knows, we might still get Modern Warfare 2 Remaster. I mean, we're surely gonna get it one day or the other, maybe next year, because yes, we're gonna have the Black Ops reboot, and maybe Activision do not have faith in Treyarch, so maybe then they're gonna release it, or maybe we're gonna get it in the next coming weeks, or maybe along with the Dark Edition. Let me know your thoughts below. And bro, this is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. I mean, check this, quote, "Lamau, Treyarch, I'm flattered. They used screenshots from my BO3 Ultimate mod in the end cutscene for Alpha Omega," end quote. And this was what Ray was caught saying. And if you guys do not know, Black Ops 3 on the PC has mod tools, right? And what this guy is saying is that he created the Ultimates mod, Ultimates being these characters for Black Ops 3 on the PC. And check this, this is the face of the Ultimates Richtofen, and Alpha Omega cutscene was actually showing the picture of his mod. And this is Nikolai face, and you can see that Nikolai was caught, the Ultimates Nikolai was caught in the Alpha Omega cutscene. And apparently the cutscene was actually like artwork and comic style, right? Which was pretty good, but obviously a lot of people wanted like in-game render scenes, and there's a whole lot of conspiracy going around. Like, the reason they did this is because Activision aren't funding them, they are running low on money, even though they are nickel and diming the customers and they're finessing the customers with microtransactions. So yeah, that theory is going around, but here's what I gotta say, like, Ray has a point, but this is probably the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I'm gonna show you the comments as well. But obviously this is Treyarch work to begin with. You cannot say that this was yours if it wasn't yours to begin with, right? Hopefully you guys get my point. But this guy also has a point. He created this mod based off of Treyarch's work, and Treyarch legitimately took his edited out work, and they were like, let's throw that in the Alpha Omega ending cutscene. We do not have time. And I gotta be real, the ending cutscene was pretty good. I'm really hyped for where DLC 4 is gonna go, because I'm genuinely excited for the story. The map, I didn't like the map, but that's not really the point. And you can see pretty much everyone is saying they are getting too lazy, and I really think that the reason they are getting lazy is they're not getting lazy. Basically, they do not have time, and they are gonna be working on the upcoming Black Ops 5 because Papa Activision is behind, and they're telling them, you gotta drop this and you gotta work on the next game. And that's why we're getting like slew of remastered and remakes in the game. If you think about it, this new operation brought everything old in the game and nothing is new. It surely would look like that it is new, but if you think about it, the multiplayer maps are borrowing assets from all the zombie maps and previous Treyarch games and stuff like that. So nothing is new in this game. It might look like it's new because it has different assets from different maps, and if you're someone who never played any of the previous games, for you it's gonna be new. But overall, they are doing this, and I'm not sure what's faster to make, like these ending cutscenes that look like comic style or the in-game rendered. I would assume the in-game rendered cutscenes would take a lot more time because you gotta mocap and you gotta make sure that it works in game and you gotta test it out. I'm not sure, I'm not a game dev, but This is something that the community is talking about. I didn't like the map. The ending storyline was good. The comic style was something that I actually liked. Obviously, I do not want the comic style to be something that goes on for an But yeah, man, this is all the news. Let me know your thoughts below. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.